Hey guys, this is Shubho. Another video, new day, new video. So last time we were talking about mental health. So let's keep on that track, and today let's talk about mental health on a different setting. Students studying, exam pressure, etc., etc. So we Indian people are a meme at this point regarding this. Everybody knows how our parents literally want us to be the best in everything. They want you to be the best in all your subjects. They want you to be the best in all your sports and singing, dancing, whatever. Not all people are like that, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows a few people who are exactly like that. So let's talk about that. I'm not gonna say much. You all know what kind of people they are, right? So the thing is, we have a very crooked system, should I say, of wanting our child to be the best in everything. When the entire world, since the Industrial Revolution has, since the Industrial Revolution came in proper shape and the Western economy started to become more industrialized and everything, it became more of a specialization thing. So if you go in a car factory, there are people who are just tasked with painting the car. They are just tasked with making the doors or making the glass. But our parents are like, oh no. You, my friend, will have to be good at maths, English, everything. Now, I'm not saying that it's not good to be good at everything. Obviously, if you're good at everything and almost everything in your life, that is a fantastic thing. Go ahead, more power to you. However, all of us are not blessed with that. So maybe some people are not very good or not good at all at some cases, and we just want to, just force it on them. Like, you have to do this. This is necessary. This is the thing that if you don't get like 80-90% in your exams, you are doomed. Nothing will happen in your life. You will not get a job. You will not live your life and everything. Now here's the thing. Yes, doing well in studies, if you have a good marks, it sometimes helps getting a new job, a good job, but it's not always the case, because most of the time in today's world we are not looking at results. Especially in my field, in multimedia, they want to look at your portfolio. So that's what they do. They want to look at your portfolio before they actually look at your mark sheet. And if you have a great mark sheet and you can't do anything on the practical test, or if you can't show them a good enough portfolio, they won't care for you. They don't know who you are. They don't give, they don't have the time, right, about who you are and what you do, unless you have the proof, and the proof is your portfolio. And another thing is, in today's world, there are various methods by which you can earn a living and be a respectable member of society. 20 years back from now, if you told them that I was a graphic designer, nobody knows what a graphic designer is. Nobody knew what a graphic designer is, was 20 years back. Now it's pretty prevalent. People are doing all this animation, VFX stuff. It's not like 20 years back there was no designers and animators. It was just not that prevalent. Another thing is about children. Children in today's society are very pressurized, should I say. They're put inside a pressure cooker and left there to cook. And sometimes what happens is they just overcook and they can't take it. They have a mental problem. So in today's world, most of the parents are working. So in our generation or the generation before that, the mother, usually even in our generation, my mother was a housewife for a long time. So most of our parents, at least our mothers, used to stay back home and take care of a family, of us and the family. But in today's world, everybody is working, both the mom and dad, which is great. awesome. Everybody is working. We have more people in the workforce, more talent in the workforce, which is needed. However, this thing creates a small problem. The problem is there is no one left to take care of the child after school. And now there can be many things that can be done to deal with it, but the one thing that their parents have resorted to is just make them teach everything. And even in my age, there were people who are like, like their son and daughter would know everything. They had dancing classes, singing classes, swimming classes, drawing classes, and 2 tuitions when they were in KG or class 2. I don't know, like why would you need to send your kindergarten or primary school child to a tutor? The only excuse for that would be that you can't find time. So that's depending on the person. I won't comment on that. So if you can't find time, okay, it's understandable, but otherwise, why would you do that? What is essentially happening is the child is going from one place to another, one place to another, one place to another, and is studying or doing something. There is no fun, no enjoyment in a child's life nowadays, which is very, very, very harmful for the internal development. They are not meant to work and do what is needed, and maybe once a week they will take a bit. They are not like that. You will have to, we will have to make things fun and enjoyable for them. If you are moving them from one place to another, suddenly it's not fun anymore. At least for them, it's not fun anymore. And they won't learn that. They will be very irritated, angry, and you don't obviously want that. So, and it also creates a lot of pressure. And once you get them in these drawing classes, in these dancing classes, in the singing classes, or swimming, or cricket, football, whatever, and these people, I have known these people, and you know who you are. These people just want their child to be the best everywhere. Like they want them to be Michael Phelps if they're swimming. They want them to be Shakuntala Devi if they're doing maths. If they want them to be like Sachin Tendulkar if they're playing cricket. Like there is only so much a child can do. For a chill child, a game is fun. Let them enjoy. They will one day find what they're interested in and they will pursue a career in that. Don't pressurize them into being the best. Sometimes being good enough is okay. You just have to be good enough sometimes, because there are other fields that your child will excel in and will be the best. So somewhere your child will be the best. For the rest of it, it's very okay for any child to be just good enough. So please, for the sake of your child, for the sake of your children and your future children, please don't pressurize them into this one tuition to another tuition to another place to another place, swimming. Spend some time with the children. Another thing is, if you have a young child at your home, and I know I'm very young to say that, in terms of parenting thing, but this is like everybody will say that this is out there. You have to spend time with them. And this thing is affecting adults too. These things that we learn when we were children, we are like, this is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is bad, I have to be the best at everything. My cousin did so well in math, so now I'll have to do, otherwise my parents will be ashamed of me. Why? Why do I have to compete with my cousin? That was not something I'm supposed to do. And this thing has happened with us. We are told this. We were given examples of people. And if we look back now, not many of them are doing, as well as their childhood potentials showed them to be. And some people who are very bad at childhood are shining now. And I'm not saying everybody will. I'm not saying I will. I'm not saying like Like everybody wants to. I'm working for it. I'm hardworking, but not everybody will be the greatest mathematician or physicist, and that's totally understandable. And that is why I beg you, all of you, don't force your child to be the best at anything. Don't force your child to compete with another person from your neighborhood or your family. Oh, that child is better than you. And this is something that hits very close to home. I was not very good at maths. My cousin was, and that was a very unfair comparison that I had to live up with. That, oh, you're not good at maths, your cousin is, so you should learn from him. Although that was an insult because my cousin was younger than me, so that was an insult. You should learn from him. So these things do not go well. Insulting your child, telling them that they are not good at anything or they are not just as good as the other person, and saying it's their fault because they are not as good as in maths or in any other subject than to their cousin or their neighbors. That does not go well, because maybe that subject is not the forte of your child. He's trying, but maybe he's not getting this well because that's not his forte. There are other areas where your child may shine, so please look into that, and don't force them. That's all I'm going to say. Don't force them to be the best at everything. Don't make it to be a matter of your prestige and self-esteem. He's not your soldier. You have not sent him to fight a war on your behalf. Don't act with him like that. Okay? Winning and losing is a part of life. People will lose, people will fail, and people will succeed. That's what happens in life. Please, if you can, kindly, please don't force your child to do something that they are not very willing and not very, if they're not good at something, just make sure that he's good enough. Yeah, failing in a subject is not something that we look forward to. Just make sure he's good enough. Don't insult him for that. Don't demean him, please. Well, so I guess this is it. Don't insult or demean your child for not being good at something, because someday there will be something that your child will excel in. So please keep that in mind. Let him pursue his dream, and don't pressurize him from one place to another. Let him breathe, let her breathe. Spend time with him or her. Let them enjoy their childhood, because after you turn 16, is your 12 boards and your college and your degrees and your work and everything will start. So let them enjoy their childhood. Thank you. That will be it. That's all. If you think this is a good video, please like and subscribe. I'll come back with new videos every so often. I'm trying to find a schedule for me in between my work. So please stay tuned for the next video, and Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.